Guys, I think you have already noticed that in the first day, when the signalman he was narrating his experience to the narrator, that he sees a figure, a ghostly figure or spectre, and that spectre he has closed one eye with his sleeve and he is waving other hand to warn somebody. Initially, the narrator he took it lightly. He did not take it seriously. But gradually, that means when he once again he visits the signalman, or the next day he visits the signalman, then he took it seriously when he observed or noticed the expression on the face of the signalman. The expression was quite tensed. It was quite vivid. He was filled with tension, anxiety. He was afraid, horrified. You can say that a horrified appearance. It was visible on his face. He became restless. He was wanting to explain more and more. He was wanting to reveal himself. He wanted to reveal everything to the narrator. Something was haunting him. Then the narrator, he understood or realized that the signal man was really, he was in a state of fear, or he was in a horrified state. So on page 22, the lines I am reading before you, those are told by the signalman or uttered by the signalman. But surely this is a cruel haunting of me. What can I do? A mere poor signalman on this solitary station. Why not go to somebody with credit to be believed and power to act? The signalman, he was saying that I am a mere poor signalman. Whatever is happening with me, what can I do? I don't know why it is happening with me in such a solitary, desolate place. I am a helpless guy. Then the narrator, he realized that really he is a poor man. Then the narrator realized, he took pity on him and he understood his feeling, the horrified feeling. He was really afraid of that figure or vision. So that is why the narrator utters this line. His pain of mind was most pitiable to see. This is the line of narrator. When he realized, when he understood, when he noticed the anxiety, the fear on his face. So guys, the climax of the story is not the death of the signalman. The climax of the story is whatever the signalman predicted, ultimately it happened. It happened with him. How narrator knows that it had happened with him? Because when the narrator in the next day, that means next evening, he went closer to the crowd and the person he was narrating the incident, actually what had happened, then the person he was saying, narrator, that in spite of several warning, the signalman could not listen to me. He did not hear me. Then the narrator, he asked him that what did you say? And he replied. That reply is the climax of the story, which was narrated or which was predicted by the signal man when the story starts. What did he say? I said, below there, look out, for God's sake, clear the way. He continued. This line startled the narrator also. This line astonished the narrator also. He became spellbound. He has no word to say. Because then at once he recollects the version of the signal man which he uttered, the same line, that below there, look out, for God's sake, clear the way. That is the climax of the story. So guys, what message actually Charles Dickens, one of the outstanding authors of Victorian age, wants to convey to the readers? That often these kinds of factors or phenomena happen with us. Often we see what is going to be happened, and that is entirely a mere coincidence. We don't know what is going to be happen. We were not at all aware about this invisible enemy, coronavirus, and it has been happened. It has been occurred suddenly, and it is a third biological war is going on, and the entire world is fighting, struggling, striving against this invisible enemy. Nobody knows. Just a coincidence. Nobody could predict about today's phenomena or today's matter, what is going on, what we are facing right now, the quarantine, the lockdown, the isolation, green zone, orange zone, red zone, whatever it is, the factor.